On December 18th, somebody will hire Hit to come after and kill Goku. Just who was it? On this video, I'm going to talk about some theories over who potentially it could be that hired Hit to come after Goku and what their reasoning would be. So I believe that there is three primary options, or three options that everybody's thinking about. Number one would be Champa, number two would be Frost, and number three would be an unknown new enemy. So let's talk about why Champa would potentially send Hit to go after and kill Goku. Now, the thing you have to realize is Goku only beat Botamo in the Universal Tournament arc. In fact, it was Vegeta who actually defeated most of his warriors in that tournament. So I don't really know why he would send Hit to go after and kill Goku. That doesn't really make any sense. The only things that do make sense is that he has Champa's cube, and the cube and Vados are basically like the two only things that we're aware of that can send you across multiple universes. So that is the reasoning why it could potentially be him, but I don't understand any potential reasoning for him wanting to go after Goku. If anything, he wants to go after Vegeta or even Monaka, because Monaka laid the finishing blow. Additionally, I think Champa could just come and kill Goku himself, or at least try and fight Goku himself. I don't think he's scared of Goku by any means. And furthermore, I kind of feel like this is against the rule and law of the gods, hiring an assassin to go kill someone in a different universe. It almost seems like that would be breaking the law or rules of the gods. The only reasoning that I could think behind that is maybe he just doesn't want to bump into Beerus. Maybe he thinks if he comes over to Universe 7, Beerus will interfere. But again, I don't really see any reasoning for him wanting to kill Goku. There is really no reasoning behind that whatsoever. Goku didn't do anything to Champa. He only beat one of his warriors. It really makes zero sense. So next up, a lot of people are theorizing that it is Frost, and initially that was one of my first ideas as well, but after further analyzation, I've come to the conclusion that there is no way that it is Frost. There is just absolutely no reasoning or way for him to send Hit to kill Frost. Now, there's a few reasons behind this. Number one being it was actually Vegeta that defeated him. Number two is he might even be dead, okay? Frost might be dead. We don't know for sure, but after he went to try and steal the cube, Hit showed up and Hit laid a massive blow on him, which either knocked him out or killed him. We saw him getting carried off the stage, either knocked out or dead. He's probably still alive, but regardless, I just don't see any reasoning behind him sending Hit to go after Goku. I don't think that Hit would even take his order. I mean, unless Hit is just super money driven, but as we saw, he does have his sense of honor as well. And the final reasoning is that it would just be so stupid to bring Frost back. I mean, you already brought Frieza back, and that was ridiculous in itself. But now you're going to bring Frost back as like the next major villain. Like, really? I think you would lose so many Dragon Ball fans if you did something stupid like that. I'm pretty sure it's not Frost, so we can cancel him out. So finally, I've come to the conclusion that it must be a new enemy. There has to be somebody out there that has some reasoning for wanting to go after Goku. And I love the fact that it's from Universe 6, at least we think so, because there's still so much that is unexplained about Universe 6. I mean, that is an entire universe full of potential enemies and everything. I mean, if you think about Universe 7, Goku has basically seen everything there is to see in that universe. I mean, for the most part, he's fought the most powerful people in the whole universe multiple times, you know, Frieza, Buu, etc. You know, they have been explained by different Kais. King Kai was talking about it. Kaioshin was talking about it. These guys are the strongest in the universe. Okay, those are their exact words. So, you know, the fact that we get to bring an entire new universe in, you know, with a lot of unexplained territory, you know, is interesting, and it's fun to think about. Now, the only thing that I'm really wondering is why would this new character send Hit instead of coming themselves? You know, so that means they must be weaker than Hit, which is disappointing to think about because we want to see somebody who is stronger than Hit. And, you know, I guess we could potentially, they'd have to have some reasoning for hiring Hit and not coming themselves. So hopefully they'll explain that. Now, what if it's not just one new enemy? What if it's an organization? How cool would that be? You know, they introduce an entire organization. They have some reasoning for going after Goku, and basically it creates a slew of new enemies for the Z Fighters to fight from Universe 6. I think that would be really cool. That would be a great way to introduce a new arc, and hopefully we'll get some massive like war with like all of the Z Fighters versus this entire new organization, this evil organization that's out to kill Goku. Now, I don't know their specific reasoning for going after Goku, but they could be sending Hit just to test Goku's strength. I'm assuming the reasoning for going after Goku is because he's getting too close to the gods, and maybe they have some kind of problem with that. It could potentially also be a god, considering the fact that it is pretty hard to travel between universes, and it seems like only Supreme Kais and gods above that have that ability to just easily switch between universes. So if it is some new enemy, if it is somebody, a single person who is hiring Hit, I am assuming that it is a god. And if it is a god, then it's probably a god from a different universe, which would be really interesting because then we get to dive into an entirely new universe. And that brings an entirely new slew of characters and elements to it. So a lot of unexplained things. My personal opinion is that it's probably some kind of god from a different universe, maybe not Universe 6. And this god is sending Hit in order to see Goku's strength. He may be jealous of Goku because Goku is getting too close to the gods, particularly Zeno-sama. And, you know, that could be his reasoning. You know, it could have something to do with jealousy. It could have some other new hidden agenda. I mean, I don't know for sure. This is a theory video, but I'm pretty sure that this new enemy is going to be stronger than Hit. And he's sending Hit just to test Goku's strength. Now, let me explain what I think is going to happen in this next arc when Goku faces Hit for the second time. Kaioken! In Dragon Ball Super Episode 39, Goku fought against Hit, and Goku activated the Kaioken times 10, which was a very epic moment for Dragon Ball Super. Now, he was able to use the Kaioken here and actually take a massive advantage against Hit, laying significant damage on him before shooting a massive Kamehameha, which did not kill Hit, but it definitely showed Hit that, you know, Goku is a rival not to be trifled with. So Hit was able to survive, and he kept increasing his power and his improvement, as he was calling it. Now, the fight ended as Goku gave up, but Goku was saying, you know, I'm still kind of in the lead, basically, but eventually I'm not going to be able to maintain the Kaioken much longer, and Hit is going to win. Now, let's talk about round 2 between Goku and Hit, and this is really important because they're going to fight again. Hit is massively powered up from their previous battle. His improvement is permanent, and on the other hand, Goku has been fighting against Goku Black and Zamasu for a really long time. That was an entire arc. He got 3 potential Zenkai boosts, and he is definitely much stronger than the last time he fought Hit. Which brings me to the question, you know, if he fights Hit again, is he going to be way stronger than Hit, but Hit is just going to keep improving? I think Goku is going to have to put everything on the line and basically knock Hit out or defeat him in some way. I don't think Goku's going to kill him, but I digress. I think that this arc is going to open up with a really fantastic fight between Goku and Hit. Goku is going to be able to win, and that's when Hit is going to admit who this new enemy is that hired him, and that is going to spawn the entire arc. I hope that the fight between Goku and Hit lasts like at least a few episodes, because that was one of the best battles we've had on Dragon Ball Super so far. Additionally, I'm curious as to whether or not Goku is going to use the Kaioken again, because as we saw, he got that delayed onset ki disorder, which basically prevented him from using his body's full functions. He couldn't even teleport correctly. He was pretty messed up. So I think he wants to prevent using Kaioken again. It'd be interesting to see him use it again. I mean, it's a fan favorite technique. Everybody wants to see more of it. But as Vegeta said in the Goku Black arc, that Saiyans have no limits. And I strongly believe that ever since they started fighting Goku Black, Goku has reached an incredibly new level of power without transforming into a new form. He just has increased increased his power level so much from the constant battling that when he fights Hit again, Hit is going to be extremely surprised at the level of strength that Goku has, and Goku may not even need to use the Kaioken in order to beat Hit this time. Now, I'm also curious as to whether Vegeta is going to want a rematch with Hit, which is going to be kind of interesting because Vegeta was pretty much humiliated at the hands of Hit, so I am assuming that Vegeta is going to want a piece of that action as well. So we have yet to see, what's going to happen there. But I think this is going to be a great way to show that Hit was essentially a benchmark. He was incredibly strong back then, and now after the Goku Black arc, we have seen Vegeta and Goku power up immensely, and now when Goku fights Hit again, I think Goku should easily have the upper hand. I mean, again, Hit can constantly improve. He is essentially as infinite improvement from what we've seen. There's nothing really preventing him from getting stronger and stronger as he fights an opponent, almost like a Saiyan, but like much faster, as he doesn't need to take damage in order to improve. He can just improve from fighting while it's happening. So hopefully Goku is able to lay the smackdown on Hit and take him by surprise because of his huge new power-up. And then we get Hit to reveal who hired him, being a god from a different universe. Those are my theories and speculations. Thanks for watching this video today, guys. Make sure to leave your comments below as to what you think is going to happen in this upcoming arc, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I will see you guys tomorrow for another video.